Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a weekly outlook of what I'm expecting on Forex on the futures market this week. So we're going to start off with the dollar index and then we're going to work our way through all the different ones. Okay, so all what you want to do, you want to start on the higher time frame. So as you can see on the monthly, we've had this big consolidation. We had a manipulation higher into a monthly fair value gap, and we've seen a big displacement lower. My bad. Cool. What can we see on this current month? So on this current month, we have taken the monthly lows here, and we are slowly disrespecting this monthly fair value gap here, as you can see. We do have one more day of trading, so it is key to see how we close on the month. If we close below this monthly fair value gap and this big one here that was kind of supporting price up higher, then this is kind of confirmation that we potentially are going to see lower prices here into these lows. As you can see, it's quite low resistance here. So yeah, the dollar is not looking particularly good. I've highlighted a monthly low here that we could target early next week. And even on the weekly, as you can see, price trades into the weekly fair value gaps, creates a swing, trades lower. Exactly the same here. Weekly fair value gap, creates a swing, trades lower. As you can see, on the up close on the weekly, you want to see the high get raided and then displacement lower. We've seen a strong closure below these lows as well, which can indicate lower prices also on the weekly. So you just want to target kind of intraday levels. You want to target the weekly high, weekly low. As you can see, we potentially might get a retracement up into the weekly fair value gap. If we hold it as resistance and see a displacement lower, then the monthly low is our target. Otherwise, next week, it could just be a potential retracement week. If we can see price potentially close up within this range. We've got a gap here and a gap here as well. So yeah, it just was what was going on in the world as well is not looking favorable for the dollar. As you can see on the euro, we are in a big bullish trend. So as you can see, consolidation, manipulation, monthly fair value gap, displacement. Exactly the same on the dollar, but inversed. As you can see, we've got a monthly fair value gap here with some equal highs up here. So price is constantly disrespecting bearish PDAs. Again, tomorrow will be key on the closure. If we can get a strong closure above this high again, what is more likely to get traded into? It would be the previous month high at that point. Okay, so again, bullish price action. Again, on the weekly, you can see high, lower high, higher high. Exactly, just in an upwards trend, nice and simple. We didn't get a raid on this low here, which created an SMT, which then indicated price was going to trade up higher. I am anticipating potential higher prices up into the weekly equal highs. We may see some retracement, sorry, fill in the range. And then once price fills in the range, you kind of want to see a manipulation of a low made like this, and then a continuation higher. I always like to see manipulation in the market before anticipating the continuation. That is just me. That's my personal preference. You can kind of see it here perfectly. Price retraces, takes out a low, raids these lows here, and then sees the reaction up higher, which is bullish confirmation, and then we just trend up higher. So I'm anticipating something similar to happen there. The GU. GU seems to be a clearer chart in my opinion, but we got SMT at the lows here. So Euro made a lower low, and dollar index made a higher high, but we had a higher high here. So indication that price was looking to trade up higher. We've got a reaction off the monthly breaker swing. Again, reactions of taking the previous, these downward candle weeks lows. So take the low, higher, take the low, higher, take the low, higher. Exactly the same anticipating. We've got a weekly order block here. Price may want to trade back up into these highs, use it as a perfect a rebalanced price range, sorry, and then see a continuation. We might see something similar that's kind of been happening where price just kind of trades up like sideways like this, raids the lows, and then something like that. So we fill in this daily fair value gap and then trade up higher. yeah, again, I'm anticipating higher price action for GU until proven otherwise. Like I said, the trend is your friend. Now, on Nasdaq, again, we are going to make a higher high eventually soon. But as you can see, price action does like to manipulate once it's at these levels. So be careful. We might just retrace this week, fill in these daily fair value gaps and trade up higher. But I am anticipating this high to get ran potentially this week or sometime next month for sure, 100%. And nice and easy on the ES as well. So clear power through on the yearly outlook. So consolidation early, manipulation, and then distribution up in here. And then once this high gets taken, we wait for a reaction. I mean, everything that's happened in the world, you just got to be careful with price action. Yeah, it's a very skeptical time in the world, so just be careful trading. But main emphasis of this week's video is trend is your friend. So I hope that was helpful. If you like the content, follow for more. I'll be posting more regularly, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.